This is Wadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Ofu yema munyina kwa Babodi TV so bi na de tene say last week ebra omampanyin call parliament na o deliver state of the nation address we no imano amakofi boa deputy minority leader sorry o say nti weni wu omampanyin ba ye be kai o papa so be si national cathedral si wo nwi ene wo twio mampanyin nim papa okufa de tuodi no hwe no na Rebecca wusunti namba mi wusunti sa na Samuel wusunti for the two din I say akom ko na wo kufi boa ena na wo kasa se ma chani omo pen Rebecca say mo NDC for speaker ne amaba ohuma mo sono bo mo kra mo na mo kam kuna ne mo de me kuna tem adwuma me kuna ba yenye na echi Captain Smart akasa ho na wonim se akufa the bodyguard bi so twahwe ya no gina ne chi na o hye ceremony address no twahwe ene so mu nsem na captain e kire wasa ko fa se wa broni asema san ba bi mu captain yi yekote ne
emre bi abese kodo na awie bi bo gidigidi wo baabi na ohene bi a na ne ntema efe pa etie mo frɛ ne manfo ka kyerɛ won sɛ edum mmerɛ asase ye biribi ema wie ya ebo gidigidi agyae manfo no hyia no na nanso ne won tena ase bobonkomo sai adwen efrefre dom esisi apono esi nkonwa ka ho eyo nneema ahodo a wonim de ne wonya nsɛm no wonom betimi ede akoa bibia ama na ya akoda akono na eno ena mmerɛ awia ne gyae no na na ka kyerɛ won sɛ edum mmerɛ asase ye so nan ne ye hwɛ nan ne ye gyina nan ne ye bu nan ama ye hunu sɛ ye den ase ye nipa ide bibia betimi ato Ghana ya hwɛ nan ye bu nan ye gyina nan ye bu sa nan ya tena nan so eti ye be hye afi 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections ye catch us yen nan so ena na abato ne sie boade adomo yen boade aka ye ho totorobo nsu nyankopon a ono na tede oyo ase na oyo no sede opɛ no edi ye ho afofi ema oman Ghana etimi akɔ abato soronko kwanso awie yawo afaye ho faye ma amena me no kasei no akada ba ko pɛ
he is smart
na afe no na yetimi awie biribia e de omampani fofora yato aba amano no esi akonwa so won sa ase ye ne no ya ase si ase fam ase famia wo ankasa wote ase if se fi mra ye no watena besi ne no ache enya de ketwa ya bre but ahoden de wo ho ene no eka ahoden no but ene no nko ade subset ase wa ye mre kakra eno achi no 1993 yeswa eye mrahye bedwafo foforo ya fresua hye wonsem mu swaye e kire eye PM demtreni kase oye kasamafo e magana mrahye bedwam
he is smart
eno achi no after 1997 ye no abi 2001 ye no abi asebeja asenjayo 2005 ye no abi asebejai asenjai asenjai 2009 ye no abi asebejai asenjai soja foi yeah 2013 ye no abi
morning shows
ye wi enu no 2017 ye no abi ye wi 2017 2021 ye no abi.
He is smart.
E kyena nso Ghana be ya abakwasam ewa bi mem
8 senior.
Say oman a ye free 1992 etimi ato aba eyi mrahye eyi mampani ewie a ekyire din yede ye mampani papa bi mampani akono mampani tentengramo mampani otimi kunkon mampani fefe mampani ane ho akono besi akodwa so.
He is smart.
8 senior.
But neno Ghana mrahye no enna yebe swai won ene mrahye bedwa fo no be kwa asetene hu adadafo no ngrofo awi o edo won be si akonwa so na afei no eno achi no omu wie a na yetibe de yemampani so si akonwa so eye kyena eti ena no pay de we will tell you about the history of the swearing in of every new parliament. Ebe shase for 1993 MPP4 anko. There are certain things that Obia Nim will tell you here. Hani ebe catch now. Ewu ni ha. Iya ebe catch now. Sa kusise. Oba de ye adoma. Yebe pon eye nom yenu pepepe.
Captain Smart.
12 any prem tomre yebe pon prem tomre yebe saba ahomache 12 and yebe saba time na wo wada no na yebe ba ahomache 12.
He is smart. He is
na
smart.
ahomache 12 na yebe saba no na yebe oshaw in the swearing in of the 9th Parliament. Honestly speaking, the person I will miss in the 9th Parliament is Katie Hammond.
Captain Smart.
Even though we're losing emergency response, even before I talk about that, Rebecca Akufo-Addo yadie said Ghana man in Asia. Yes, and I would explain, you understand. Rebecca Akufo-Addo yadie bi Parliament. Emra, His Excellency the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo koko kan State of the Nation's address. O yadie bi esiso ba bi asua. If you don't understand the principles of marriage and governance, we'll be blaming Rebecca Akufo-Addo. But Rebecca Akufo-Addo at that material moment behaved a wife before a first lady. If you say, oh yeah, yiri, ebra abaya ba kono ye wo ne tikoma ne wu ye no asanado ebe ware no before Asa Rebecca ebeja aware ma nanado be ware no because now you know he was the former husband was Nanado's best friend and either died or whatever and Damiadum aware no. But adia akono wode Rebecca ye hono say Rebecca ma yeti asese de di kan me ye yire as me be first lady. You see oba bia ye ka wukunu ho asem ya wa bonten a wo support and asa obeye di no wo kwaso ya.
What do you mean, yeah, dear, you're careful. I'm too more than
Eti Adena Rebecca ye no. Men for politics and ho. Who what doing say wa parliament. Minority leader ato force ni ho. And the way Jenachi ama eye ni deputy Kofi Ababo. Ama Kofi Ababo.
No crowd or chain man no.
Or a snake under grass.
There be pillow.
Snake and the pillow. Obewo pin.
He is smart.
And now the man say pew.
Buzz.
Captain Smart.
Mame no kono.
Of morning
No
shows.
Ade. And the weather MPs me friend me catch and say, I say, what has my husband done to you? Mikunu. Why are they? Mikunu. Then I wo. Why you? Uchi na nim obedwam sa.
Smart.
Yen no family setting. Ewie as a political setting. Family setting. Rebecca Akufado oye n'adwuma sa yere. Eti sa wo hwe ya. Bagbe ne frɛ no oye ne sase. Oh, huja bagbe. Because what you want me kunu ya keka ya chimi kunanim Ghana nyina the whole world. And you want me to be happy? And madam, I salute you for what you did.
He is smart.
I salute you for what you did. And a man amu Ghana hanumuntie, a man amutimi ne mo amukunu no nkrofo di ne obema na ho konkonsa no munyai. Munyai. At a very particular moment, a Fiat go ni JB Beckham ho asempe. A Fiat go is a candidate for divorce.
Captain Smart.
Oh,
The
really?
king
Yes.
of morning shows.
Can you explain?
Some uni JB come me ho asem. Enye se opese JB to me full bi. Na emu no, uni JB atena se e di me ho konkonsa we a candidate for divorce. Meja how?
Tawonte.
Den ya mete.
We bet me.
Wow, yeah.
Mete nso a obekofie.
Inko.
Eti se ye twi wo kunanim e wo bedwemu a, ye otwi wo kunanim no onye wadamfo.
Yeah.
Stay away from that person. Rebuke that person when you get the opportunity. Eti Rebecca Akufado obehave to say yire because say ya okofie or a former first lady. But she's still a married woman to Nanado. Enti omusa menimi kunu na ekofie. Onim ni kunu enti de wuye. Ebe ha be me. Ada na oye mi kunu ni. So wo hwe no wie a na afi wa band the political leg. Say maami na no efa ho be. Obi answo mra hye bedwam.
Captain
And obi aso wo kunu so onye politician.
Captain Smart.
Na onye president a wahwie poto.
He is smart. He is unique.
President otumi bobo ne ma no emomo ya ade hye ne yere dada anunyam eja ne yere ote ase. What I say?
Kasongo ye.
Kasongo
And I, in fact, me respect her, me woman no kosro for what she did.
Captain Smart.
Because and that man aba no mushia be man no ho feche ni kuna. Because I mean wo hwe your friend say ama Kofi Boa. Now be hwe ni kuna. Obe kasa Kofi ama Boa ho feche na nado bebre. Eti di aye say akan and that my bia ko be hwe Kofi ama Boa ho. No one despise ni kunu. But I say whether you like it or not, that's my wonderful, ever-loving husband.
Oh, for me. Nana.
Won't be in him sa obedwam. Tijai sa. Brante, we are kwala. We are kwala. Baby, nana do edru. So what do some fear ni bia? Ka wo Kofi Ababwa.
Aso se nana do twantro.
O say, o say one can National Cathedral.
But also nana do twantro na bodyguard na tehwe.
But sorry, JB, because Sunday na wo ka anti Becky asem no. Say that time or yes say oyo yire no. Me ma remfi so say sebe speaker so you obi kunu. So you cannot also disrespect somebody's husband.
It's up to the wife.
No, so your boss said your penny or your ain't the beer so ani kunu ekura no matter what
the wife really out of bounds.
Whose wife? Whose wife?
Speaker you out of bounds.
No, and I make us na say my men so out of also on yet sabi on yet.
That's one case on Hujano.
Oh, that's it.
No, Hujami. So Hujami. No, so Hujami kunu e woni pemu a. Why now ba said we will fear nyansa na koyinya next level. Also
hey, me yine ne una because do abonte na obi eye me de ope. No one can share. You be fear me can share.
That's it.
Hey.
And you say you speak I get jina ho come because hey woman why?
He is smart.
You know, because na jeta umu kuna bumi me de me bumi kuno. Enti so obetimi agina badwam a disrespect me kuno say me kuno e frɛ say Brana say ho na be leave me alone. You sit there for people disrespect man. Oh we call can be sure. Ya here. And or the ne crop for coin. No say. Mr. Ajuno say. In bed carry on, me can away, right?
Can away, yeah.
Aha. In crying me sha me ya come you know. Enti say who defend one na. A husband of some quite respect and my papa now the con check us oh. Now then I would say ho my bia. Amaboa ne crop disrespect me kunusa. Then they can talk like one-on-one. Who never do me who jami kunu abra me jina nchen. Me power chi.
Debbie, oh say, Rebecca Akufo-Addo wo opportunity to the plenary. Obetimi anante alcohol. But ama Kofi Buayere entimi nkoho.
Yes.
And such speaker you to be
that speaker you so be no mo one dey na ama Kofi entimi your opportunity nkoho.
Okay, uni bibi. Say video the full one or time na nanado over the sign no. I think na a vice Baumia wanted to get closer.
And then the wife was around.
Attitude that mama the man. Let's show the video. Oh, my auntie Becky, what's na hodi ma? Obia okay, mama you cool. Okay, now can last minutes now by yes sir. Ghana get by your local social media sometimes me di na meraho. Attitude on the man about me and see a woman about me person or telling her no. Na mama na say he was trying to I don't know so person of papa na share the yemu so on share the chill. Baby we was say where we so what is that?
One of the things SSC and say Rebecca Akufo-Addo never dreamt of becoming a first lady.
No.
And I love women who appreciate level a won kununom do woman could do. They don't appreciate baby omu kununom and do woman could do.
No.
They don't respect it.
No.
They don't love it.
No.
They don't appreciate it.
No.
Rebecca Akufo-Addo, forever in her life and the history of Ononi Nebusiano, why the first lady of the Republic of Ghana.
Smart.
Because of who she got married to. Eti, even though Sewa Bruni be say on Nanado Ntem.
No.
For a very long time. Emani catch there, Nanado say Sheme Honere, Sewa Bruni, Upe tattoo ba, catch them get tattoo ni bimao. So pe tattoo ba. Because if we say away, car that they get home. We share Mercedes Benz and Nam Krum Ford F-150 2023 model. I actually who say yes Unyebi. But what on chine? Open record.
The bench on Nana Kwaminti.
Nana Kwaminti. And your church home. It's me, Rebecca Akufo-Addo shebe home.
He is smart.
I'm a super Mercedes Benz.
He is smart.
Maybach.
Allah.
Men tro me ho. Ba wo pa tro dia. Eti e wo se Sewa Bruni be say ono ne ntem. Ene sa ba be e friend Teresa no.
Nti asa ba ko okay.
E be say wo mo ntem. But Rebecca still remembered say. En fa ho ni de be ma na koyo. En fa ho de ode ne se na no ne nsa ne nan ni bibi akoka. Still oyemi kunu. Eti wo bedwemu de.
Chairman. Parliament is not a family.
No, that's family life.
Chairman, Parliament are no more.
That's what I'm saying.
The setting is different.
If you're the
Chairman,
now if you want political,
say not a move fear. Say not more Flagstaff House. And not a move fear.
And this is official.
A whole official residence of the president, in the office and in the BBR. Parliament and your family business. Your family business. It will go on one. Your husband can be exposed to ridicule.
Of course.
For that matter. Because one, President no call home, we family business or we conduct family business or national issue. And that is also part of it. The fact is that Okuchan throw when can ye or mine is city or honomo, Wako wife assemble, Wako family assemble. It's the Parliament Coco Giano, a honomo dear, and no go area for the family.
Second leg. And I
Ose,
what kind of political part of it?
No, but in any case, Chairman, in any case,
a political family.
Because
are you therefore saying, sir?
He was there in his capacity as the president.
No, so we
yes.
Nana Kwame. Disrespect. Say, Nana Kwame.
Samira na say Sarah.
Na on disrespect to her. It says ye jumunti. On shesa Nana Kwame disrespect.
No, because say ye adwuma. E wo ho na se men conduct me ho yie a na etwase na Kwame tiame a wo ho kwa bi ase so otiam because this is a setting.
I use the word disrespect.
No disrespect. That is the different contest.
No, men can't the course of parliament.
Abakofi board did not disrespect.
No, I'm not saying what happened at parliament.
That's the point. As more kind. Not a out of contest, Anna.
Oh no!
Yes, so that was
chef family.
It has nothing to do with
that.
Unless yeah, my Rebecca went to Ghana. I was seen us.
So
and some of course were parliament. And some of Ghana.
When you test you, me say your family setting.
Chairman, Ghana for
Shemanim carefully. Yeah, this current setting.
Even that.
Even
that. General, let's not forget, say, Mameno. Yen, share no. Yen,
but the first family.
Yen, I don't get it when.
Because it's not a family business.
Parliament. Not parliament.
Or we are cheer speaker. Or cheer speaker. Yeah, sign no.
Bosu.
No, why not?
Chairman, wait a minute,
why not?
At that point,
and yet be an very active. You can even call him.
May I sure say?
May
I sure say? Now, live.
No.
After the office. And how it has ended.
And you're massive. We don't care.
That's how I feel.
Chairman,
do not react. May I sure?
At that point in time,
yeah, to Abama Ukunu. Near the Sika as a result of Abaya to Ukunu. What be benefiting?
Color Tosso. Yeah, fine.
I mean, yes, you have several videos. One who no come out, what a parties as ya who no come out. Yes, you can hear say, Jumano. That's all say. Who could have a parliament?
Parliament,
I mean, House of Records. Now, we now Juma, why you're criticizing one. You're saying what? You're saying what?
All right.
But you maybe chairman. At that point, say Nyamin Pengu, to my penny tissue ya. Na can hear the back of
No. Let me tell you this.
Kasa.
You're free. The family setting.
Let me check my Yako family setting on our parliament.
May catch yourself or best sorry yako.
Oh no, best sorry yako, but don't do control. You would dead
control. Let's not underestimate the power of a woman. Agreed. May the family setting. We are maybe about the political party. We say why the small Rebecca Kufado.
Nikuru na de no koye.
Very good. Opankonko.
Yes. I mean. One person that can say here.
Say Otishia.
Aye.
And can you read the even though yeah man crying.
Exactly the point. Even though
and so even
though the caveat is even
because
though
yet what says here
and I can say I can commit to alcohol.
Oba yeah one maybe for more than 10 years. Say you could to show ni man kono. Me na me catch.
Or your neighbor so ana.
Wo pa ye me phone line. So Oba ware be ma 10 years. Ekwa de be ma ne ye wodwam bia no Oba ne te ase
Chema ne de enye issue but the me person me chere say the bodyguard or tihwe so I can meet me alcohol because I met in a pump
ya bi untimi nko
aha no met me alcohol ye ma me kwan sa so da se ekoba se nyame mpagu se na do tihwe ya na ka de ye met me tumika alcohol but ye ma ne kwan because satan no onye ni kundia onye ma me ne dia oyo ma ne dia
after ne
uwia
on fana dia
ko fo wa dia
after ne
it's your call nobody invited there
uni bibi un say maame no we panimu and I say baby onam bia social media ne nkrofo ayom cameras ready first no ana o mu nhada nim social media nko ne ba no say any ne ya nka ne ma bebre koso a in fact ne ma bebre akoso a ye hu ane social media nti ye hu enti the moment a Samira sad no ye hu ade papa oba bedwamu a uti so ye careful time bia or try say the sigusro or smile like or posing hu ye
and that's so because
I mean
yeah second lady
Jamaica what you say enti wo comment bia wo ka bia no the mo wo rampra no angram ye kra video yetimi capture enti me dem ko do mesre na ma catch ma me lodi na say nyame adom efiri wo kene ko wasan be so di bia ni bia
oh lodi na wo see tie Rebecca Akufo-Addo with this bourgeoisie attitude. She's the bourgeoisie type. Oh yeah, me papa the speaker crowder.
Papa the speaker.
Renoff, no meba. Or what this bourgeoisie attitude.
Yes, cannibal.
And yes, she can per se, but she's grown through the corridors of power from childhood.
But
no, hold on. Debbie, Anna, onye modern day woman. She's coming from the days of your grandmother's age,
and that is where she should know better.
From that angle of understanding, no, she still think and believe. Say, we a penny, we a penny. That's where she's coming from.
Hey.
No. Michelle Obama did something. Alabama.
I know in America.
America.
Okay.
A Hokrana, you say, a land of opportunity, anything can happen. I mean, just leave it. No. She never allowed that.
No, because there are rules.
No.
The system is working.
So, maybe there. On the family side, Rebecca, excellent job.
No, but I want your family business.
No,
I want your family business.
Tell me.
What do you mean keep it mute? Now,
because I want your family. We are not conducting family business.
Irrespective of the location.
But I'm making sure to say,
the course of parliament.
What about the political side? What about political side now? Toboase, one more Facebook, one was a man one. Say, Onyaba political side now. Rebecca Akufo-Addo must understand, say, she's coming from a political home. When the father
and she was there because of a political
hold on
appointment.
The father was once
a speaker. Attack.
The father was once a speaker.
And then they said that doesn't matter.
Number two, the husband was once a member of parliament. Okay. Number three, the husband was once a minister.
Cabinet minister. A year president, not no. No, MP, no, Sir.
Oh, why natural 30 years plus.
Oh, sir.
80 as a sort say in that house. So we show family instinct kakra. Swallow it and allow that political space to thrive.
It's chairman.
Etika or Nenimuna, you know, time na kofi.
Nenimuna there, phobia.
Aka Omuna wie ye no. Ah, nikunu kasa wie ye no. Ah, osi from no. As a senka Rebecca Tia say she's coming from a political home. And in politics, you don't add romance. Nanka.
Romantic ana.
Only speaker sere.
Oh,
Echiano. Odu. Eye honorable Kofi Amabu Anjeno. Ama Kofi Bu Anjeno. Hey, na
Chairman Pacho.
So that the world would understand that
Chairman Pacho,
at that material moment, she's a wife.
Chairman.
And the wife of a politician.
Mr. Pacho.
But on Mercy up on the political space.
Chairman, let's go back to the family. Let's go back to the family space. At the time, not all can say one or say obey inherited do so. Now, all free office with the light on. That time,
Factually,
it was wrong.
Inaccurate because at the time,
the country is not broke.
You see,
The country is wrong.
the last owner. You see,
And also, what do you expect Lordina Mahama to also react to that?
Debbie.
and you see, Captain. One thing, Nana
Yes, the political angle.
Chairman, you have a family. No, yes,
Family,
We can do both politics and family.
Say,
in what capacity?
present as a member Nekushia.
Yes, okay.
Na Otimbi.
In your capacity as a presenter.
Na Obi disrespect me. I expect her
To
react just a little.
Wow.
Facial expression, body language.
And you cry,
But not to approach the person.
Are you okay?
That's why I'm saying that. But as soon as we get to the space where it is purely and nothing but the office and the corridors of the male presenters, I expect her to comport herself.
That's it.
What am I trying to say? That's why I'm saying that, yes, I support her as a wife. But about the political space, I don't agree with
But
her.
that time, your wife's material do not matter.
No, it matters.
How?
What we say?
Because that place is not a family business.
Then the speaker should not. Then the speaker should not have introduced.
No, the speaker only acknowledged the presence of the first lady, the second lady, and every remarkers are the wife.
As the spouse.
Yes.
You see,
And the spouse of the Chief Justice.
Osha video now. Speaker approach to her no. By describing it, it means that omu war.
So as a personal,
because
like they are fine.
Speaker
I think
that's not
good.
I know. Oh yeah, you say.
So you don't react that way.
That is the game.
And no, it's wrong.
Because ukunu ya kasa na nimu.
1,000% wrong.
She a speaker. Or sani.
Wrong. And why wrong?
Yeah, wrong no.
Sir, mami no. Yes, I didn't know to speak. That is the political part. You guys are not getting the discussion.
Family part, and the family part, my king koho.
But you see,
family part, they can go.
My king koho.
If you seven no ako program, na say program no ABR.
Because me want to see me huja obi. Our bedroom. Like our memo dim lights. Our menu. Me huja.
That time no be disrespectful.
I know huja the person.
You would have a body language that will indicate say you are not happy about what the person is doing. Very good.
Chairman, but you should also look at the settings. Prominent people and the way I was conducted as at that time.
Mami, we know what I say.
Chairman, me to say, but
that part now. As soon as we get to the political setting, as I said, my minute and who has to say, when we hear Eduma, baby, a ukunu wano in your bedroom. Baby, a ukunu wano and your feel. Baby, a ukunu wano and yet even Jubilee House.
Exactly the point.
So the political setting, that's why I told you right from the beginning, she got it wrong.
Yes. So as the family setting, family now, our family business for her. It's not a setting for family business.
In this context.
Where she was right was when she had this facial expression.
That was okay. That was enough.
Facial any problem. That's all
that was enough.
And only political, it is wrong.
No, but did you also have any reason to also the facial expression say
Oh no, you are getting the whole thing differently.
No.
JB.
Because
no woman on earth, irrespective of the location, will sit and watch people disrespect the husband.
No. See, the point is that. But that place it wasn't meant for family business.
When you say,
number. After Bibi betting be a speaker. Ebi a send oh, when him say no, what
and you say, a man who is differently.
The chairman wa
him say,
me pacho. It is a Kobasa speaker. Na you react here.
Family, I'm okay, but plenary.
But look at the sense.
I would disagree.
No, but you see, even the air can cry. Ebi a reaction, a free speaker.
I love the Facebook comments.
But this time, it is out of Parliament.
That's a number for Parliament.
You want maybe a.
That's a number for Parliament.
When you accept to assume certain positions, there's no need to react to that way.
No more inside.
Because it wasn't part of the records of Parliament.
No, at that point, not part of the records. Because
yes, so now
it's not someone signing to indicate some after everything.
Almost sign, but sad disrespect. No, so you're the chair speaker. No.
That wasn't going to be recorded. That one there, any part of the records. I know there. Say Nana Adodankwa at the point was signing. The vice is signing. So our two parties, the first lady and the second lady, we any locals.
So politically she was wrong.
Oh yes.
They could have even decided not to go. And I can't say she.
What's it?
It will not add up. It will not.
Oh, I
can't say.
That's what we said right from the beginning. Say
knowing your husband's performance. Knowing your husband's performance.
But
I don't know. I'm surprised. Yeah, my first lady. The Echoes organ on Tiana.
What's it?
The Echoes organ on T.
On Ghana TV.
On Tunukunofu.
On Ghana TV.
No, but the Echoes were there. Osi Fama. Or them promote the
Echoes.
Oh.
Share. What do you and then your host to be here? Enjoy it. First ladies, second ladies, president, vice president. The Echoes will come on to you. I am telling you today.
But unim.
The only person
that time no or commission not or catisod for no for a swami interchange. As no kind of me tiase de eka bia manpenete na fi no mfi. So say one more say nanim no beguase no mako na no jama madan
mama ncho ade. There will be a friend regional presidential briefing. Any district presidential briefing. Okay? Would do region BMWA, regional minister the man briefing. And regional minister no or try to couch the thinking of the president based on what people are saying in the region. Because president, Nifi, we are president, Benju we are who bedroom. Yeah, Mount Pine. It's a majority of the time president bedroom TV neon. It is wired in such a way that you will not have a television set in your bedroom. Look, at a certain point you are not even allowed to carry your phones to the bedroom. The Emma will share international politics. CNN, BBC, Al Jazeera. You can only be allowed to listen to a radio or a TV station when that TV station, when I'm agree on we interview, like what Professor Mills did with Kaba.
Wait.
I will Kaba ma Kaba na de baza. Because na OTA for an interview. Apart from that, President, the all can be an obedient catch that I don't know, I very repeat. And that is why do baby. That's why I keep saying that. Your leaders should have the edge, say, umbetimi aquabontain themselves. Rawlings, do baby, I don't know to car. Rawlings is the very first president to groom her. He may be my president, be I swap it no in an accident.
But you, what I remember, I miss our question. What's the president to be international?
And no, a year what the national security will push you to do.
Joe Biden and now say Donald Trump. So what is the point?
They will not allow you.
So what is the point?
Because they want you to have a concentration, not to have any hatred for anybody. That's why.
But if in America there's a certain CNN and other television stations are aligned to a particular party or whatever. Na ekokoba say ehanu mo de yesi president mpehanu mo asebiti ye man the crime man ntie this particular station because of you say obe developing hatred. Then what is happening in this country is it going to be preview to what is happening in this country?
Meanwhile,
more foreign countries, you know, to say Donald Trump and other presidents across
how relevant is
America
development?
They move into the international space. Looking at what
Russia,
international
in America
means Africa and other parts of the world.
Well,
what Russia is doing in Africa, what China is doing in Africa, then they put together, if there's a war somewhere, how that is going in favor of America, how that is affecting the interest of America, how that is affecting the image of America internationally. These are the things presidents are concerned about. I'm telling you today. Rollins pen any Ghana man penia no took a carbon. And then Muhammad did the same thing in 2016.
Moto.
The reason is that sometimes we feel like you have been informed. Get informed yourself.
But at times also did the same.
Jimmy Carter was doing the same thing. Jimmy Carter did something. He went to Wisconsin. During his time. Jimmy Carter went to Wisconsin. And he had the presidential briefing. But after going through one of his memoirs, he said that I was not satisfied with the briefing. And during the night, I employed the services of my beautiful wife to drive me through. So it was Jimmy Carter's wife who drove Jimmy Carter. Automatically, there will be some security around him to look and go through things that he wanted to do. Because at the material moment, briefing one-sided. And this has happened to every single president under the sun. All presidents. Jimmy wife said, wow, be bonting. Scientists are the national security for the background. It's final. You can't act otherwise.
Chairman, in the same way, we are aware. A public notice. His Excellency, the late former president, Professor John Evans Atamios. Echo port without any announcement whatsoever. Say about port about BB. But not while recognizing the fact to say there was a certain rot to be an echo our parliament, our port one not I get it to his attention. So he went there to verify, and indeed he got what he wanted. At that time, he went there in his capacity as the president, not as an ordinary person. And briefing earlier from the national security or whoever information he got for himself. That briefing wasn't enough for him as a president. But he needed a further and better information himself.
No, you can call Kwendo. The presidency had the opportunity to watch Anas's video before we did. So Professor Mills was already.
I remember I'm making reference to the video.
He was aware.
Yes, I know he made a reference to the video.
No, he was aware.
Yes, and also making reference to another place. Because he's aware and he's coming after them.
Ansana Obekohono. Don't forget the national security aware. You see, President, apart from the only person that will beat Nikrom national security twice in his time as a president, Putin, Russian president. National security, general baby. Omo train car, omo soldier for the decision. But come on, na bantene to the street and so. Can one now call asemeko? Who quiet asemeko? And then the second time, a time and now all year, one national to say a high Independence Day. One man speech a sort of training a more anthem. Who answer put in a free space on the economy. Professor Mills was aware already. He had watched the video before
but he needed a better
the national security
evidence
also
for himself.
Informed him. And it was the Bevno Lattes who advised him go straight to the place uninformed. Because they needed something to make Professor Mills look good in the eyes of the people. And that is the handlers of president.
And he had it.
Yes, and he won.
Yeah.
Simple. That's it. That's it. So, President of Omo TV, the anti-hacking.
Na ukuna ko parliament na wakwa chantro akoka nsemi na say minority leader, deputy minority leader I drawn the attention to Ntrono Kuku China. You are going to disrespect the person because your husband lied? And you are telling me that it's a family business. So, family business.
In fact, the reference to National Cathedral. Seven penny, the state of the nation. One
can was it.
I mean, now you expect to say Sika or minor.
One can
now, what's that?
No,
you don't know the
Fellow Ghanaians.
Why not? Why not, Captain? When we say Yamebo, initially Lucas or mining for Sikabianco. Eventually, Ghana Sika.
But one Kabeka.
But also catching.
There be one Kabeka.
And what's all kind?
And it's the man the true state of the nation's address.
That is why I am saying that. My many years and him star be a GTV for try every year.
Okay, enough.
And no yet enough.
Yeah,
we have seen that you are not happy about how your husband was rebuked in public.
In fact, nani kuno kura buof.
But when you hear noa, na any quite say overreact towards the speaker. Towards
that's the point.
Towards other people. Because you can never stop any woman under the sun. Say Ophelia say Nikuni is disrespected her.
Keep him
mute.
Chairman, you see,
but I was in the chamber. That's why I'm saying that. On the other leg of it, which is political, now as a senka,
Chairman, you see, I was in the chamber. At the time, now Okasa he left, he inherited a doomso economy, and I saw by that doomso or honomono. And now, the Fiamapo. When Eka said, or mislead the chamber. That did not catch the eye of the speaker. It's Okoswa. But the president reacted to that very particular comment, forgoing his speech. And Oka said, listen, listen. So the data is clear.
No, that was on the Free Senior High School.
Yeah, Free Senior High School.
Exam so much here.
Yes, Free Senior High School because he also made mention of the fact that there was energy issue in Okahwasen. Exactly.
Which was false.
And this
because I'm coming from the central region.
The Fiamapo and make a comment which wasn't captured in in any case, it wouldn't be captured in the parliamentary hazard.
Yeah.
But it caught the eye of the president, not the speaker. And the president reacted to it. And then the speaker said, look, you can have your data. The fact that you have your data doesn't mean the president. No, I said the data is always one. And which data was he talking about?
Why data?
But you see, beyond everything, Captain, Pampani Bijna Parliament. No, the insema any factual. Insema any recorded in the hands of that. I mean, how will you treat it?
Parliament are to home. Imagine.
How will you treat it?
No, but you can't treat it. Bibia Parliament are to. What President Chairman Speaker was Mwachiano.
And that should be it.
And then the only thing Honorable Amakufibwa did, actually alerting the president, say, Weja, National Cathedral. Apart from that, so Kofi Amabo and Kasa, and the president kind in Hano, accepted.
To Kasa means
State of the nation or the Abreu. Parliament are here to speak.
But there's an opportunity for the plenary to somebody home come on.
I am not sure that the plenary would have the time to discuss because and then
parliament
and because they will not even have the time to do any serious business. Yes. It is bye messages, bye messages, messages, hugging. And it won't be quite and then by 5 minutes after midnight, the new parliamentarians will come in for them to be sworn into office. But let me see some of the messages on my personal phone. I think people were not understanding the situations of the discussion, but no problem. Captain, please leave family out of it. That is not family house. You think so?
Yeah.
Besides, we didn't invite back to come and address the nation. We don't even recognize her. So, Captain, for this one, you are wrong. I haven't said it is right too. I said on the family leg, she's right. On the political side, she's wrong. On him back could be sending me message be. Na need that wash it. Oh, now message you here.
Miss for you money. You be.
Or say, So what are you saying?
Two patches say. Two patches say. What I can go for me get two patches say.
So what are you saying?
Two patches say.
I sit in state as a paramount chief. I make a statement. Another paramount chief disrespects me. Can my wife just walk straight to the paramount chief?
No.
And also disrespect him?
No.
I may understand. That's also the country.
Oh, and yes, that's it.
What are you saying?
Two patches say.
I'm a paramount chief. Which you know. If I make a statement in public and another chief rebuts, okay. Can my wife walk straight to him and disrespect him? I may agree with you on the family setting. But I think that Rebecca should have respected himself. That after the procedures, family does not matter. It was the house.
It was a
parliamentarian. But now you are saying what I'm saying before.
And now you saying what I'm saying the first time. First lady, alcohol.
Okay.
In fact, Mampeni Aludanko Kufa Bayi. Who baby has shown red card of parliament.
Yes.
And we are familiar with their cost one. Their cost will be a winning dada.
Captain, Today is a new day. In fact, I would have insulted you and your wife.
Don't spoil the day.
In this circumstance, Rebecca got it all wrong. The message you
no, but I mean, you see.
Obi, JB, nipa brain tiasi.
Yes.
Obi kura kati ya msena, the lady blah blah. Sabe, me wale jese mni mnyanza. What's the Rebecca nase? Me kununi, me no api abonting. Obi ebuwa intia. Why would I have to go and fight? Not ordinary person, biao, ebia, colleagues like prominent people are meeting be. Na wako kabibi ni saoka. Na JB sorry ya. Na many JB echo hang.
When the so say Rebecca shouldn't have followed Nanado to the plenary.
Baby, I'm question saying.
Oh, Nanka, and you're wrong. Just that on no intimate control now.
Chairman Pacho, wait a minute. There are a lot of things a course of parliament on that day. Cameras into me show. Cameras into me capture. And I was sitting right in the chamber. They deliberately attempted to provoke the president because he's been there before. And that is the normal
part of it.
Yeah, that is the normal settings of parliament. But you say why you be that?
They message we're going, gone.
Good morning.
Going, gone. Good morning, Captain. It is you who is getting things wrong.
But you see, I feel
you talk of someone disrespecting the president. So now, if you lie and you were exposed, would you describe that as disrespect? This is different too. My position on Rebecca to what's that I say Obabi and Yasa so you budu kunani mtia nani beje
sure.
But necessary Rebecca so tell who has say baby ya owono ontimi nya de oye
exactly the point.
This is what I was saying. But you guys
at that point family be any baby
sir.
Oh yes. Politics.
Family, some woman can be one chest.
First family.
You see, Captain, leadership. This is Emma Rebecca and Tiasi. Leadership. When you assume that Obi a who be no say your cycle say your cycle say now so for radio matter.
You bet me to attempt. So for TB. So for my maybe you bet me at now. Ashe. So be the Nikunatem. Dum. Na make reaction bino. Na sa so for my no on peniku.
But Captain, look at this.
But so say ye ria. Nipa na okawukuna no. Won't be confronted no.
Sally. This is so end of year. Ye bu nkonta. Kato ye Pentecost. End of year ye bu nkonta. Na nkonta no nkofo he nkonta mu na enye. Na elder biti baby no sorry.
Pentecost sorry. Pentecost.
Oh so maka. Na elder be sorry say.
Poku ina financial catino poku ina na
na elder be sorry.
For financial catino poku ina na chairman.
Okay.
It's on our captain wa gaza pra. It's me bo say ye bu nkonta wi end of year. Na elder be sorry. Say papa de why ye there.
Ne papa opoku ina.
No me ba. Yeah specific. Pentecost.
Yeah specific.
Pentecost. Yeah asofo pastors papa and your from. Oh yes. Now yeah sorry say. Papa ade a wo kan ye. Ba ku mienu miensa we ye free mu.
Papa ayi opoku ina prof.
When ye free mu a. I wasn't cardi bem.
Na
when ye free.
Na
so for mama.
Ose bedja.
Debbie, so mommy bedja wedja official expression. Orie enwa. Ye wie meeting no gathering na ye bu akonta no. JBC ye fa opoku ina. Mommy Grace any who kwan say obe confront sa elder no. This is what I'm saying. Simplicity. You must understand. Yeti asese ye na yeti. Opa me ni ye na ye mpie. Na obi nhyia say oye bibia enye ni die towards me efia bedwa.
And that is right.
That's fantastic. So what I'm saying is that Anka Rebecca ye try na nimba ya who say na ninje die akomane so hwa
na offer the personal
eti ye wie ye no ba plenary ho no e so te asese baby ogina no e ho nye the bedroom
ɛno no be busa say ntino krakra ne sɛn
me krakra ne sɛn ɛhɔ nyɛ the bedroom
so therefore
when we hear
simple.
What disrespecting? See, she also ended up disrespecting the speaker in public
Captain Smart.
and disrespecting Kofi Amabwa, who is then acting as the minority leader.
Yes.
So here the entire group.
That's right. So who behave kakra? You when him say a year it ends there. Che, everybody here come baby home. Na ulman wo. Ya ma me test so. Obi ye niamo hu bi. O say ma so tena na so yesi a, obro ho betimi aye sei sa to say be we sitting no.
Start to level.
Na obi ye bibi
Man ye hwan na kana.
matters. Nipa no a deputy minister.
Okay.
Your friend Thomas Bruni.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Oye bibi. Na ma me na ninje ho. But or said oye na nim. And said you sit na ye no. Obi a ohwe ne bi ehun say Tess was not happy about it.
But I don't hear.
No, that's why I'm saying that. That is why I'm saying that. Oh yes, I really na ye show no. Honestly, everybody thought that maybe she may react. And then of the national security for now, national security for now. Maybe so you make provisions for that because intelligence. As I will gather, intelligence is gathered from human life, mathematics, body. So the body language sent a signal to us that we need to gather something. Maybe Oledi may react, but she did not. Osre kakra, no henenim, no chiano. Me no what I said, because Teresa Kufuor realized that yes, me also your first lady. And you know, family setting, Rebecca got it right. Politically, on the other side,
the first
reaction. The other side, she got it wrong. And no, dear, give it to her.
Morning shows.
But some beginning no man to say. Beginning no.
One man came here.
But
now Parliament time bodyguard.
Oh, he did so well.
You know, ambulance for almost I think the here training kakra.
There be ambulance for here training. And no, Mafia.
And you must be a collapse.
There be. Baby, President Bekobiano and the presidential medical team. Our responsibility. You see, no. At the end of the course, no. But Ghana for be a bashing National Ambulance Service. Please stop it. Please stop it. No.
Okay,
Sa papa na obejina president echino. I mean, Ghana for Kasa Mimako can be saying, I'm here to did I say that? I didn't say that. I don't know what is wrong with some people, but I don't quite put it in me. A branch and I know Gina president echino. Kenela Amposa. Che. Or the president Kebu. And on the buy.
Yes.
Eti or a part of the presidential team.
Yes.
Number one, President Kobe Bia. Nipe bi oye part of the team. Baumia, Neyere, Nanado, Neyere, Yojina Nechi, the personal two personal bodyguards. No, they are taken care of by the presidential medical team. The question is, where were they? Where were they? Number one, they are not allowed into the main chamber. But there should always be a communication between them and those in the plenary. Abefia.
Because you Sabri we say. Friday you see an emergency. When Intinya fe na yebebusa medical team.
That be emergency nti na yedo mo call. Do you know how much they are paid?
Oh, my media that time no. See what ambulance. What can ambulance? Ambulance. See what ambulance is. See what ambulance is. Na ye womu adwuma ye fo no kwa de emfa ho
mama nka sam ncho
ye hia professional
national ambulance service for no call soldier ni ho no so mo handle the ye na BBC ya ka be blame wo.
Of course, yes,
because you adwuma that is not tear me mafia Adena esi ye no
defense ni bia.
No. Enye o madwuma. I am telling you today.
You're training almost 10 years. Because me share interview be on TV3 News 360. Omone 1E or ye onim or wasa we say bi. And o condemn me.
It's not correct. Onim, I'm telling you today. Say yet we. Fancy JB a former national security person. And I said JB a national security name. Sir John, your national security, no, your national security. Jacob, baby, President Atiato. Who do you do? No. Who you know? Who cry when you eat to an I gun down to see her? When your emergency team, emergency medical team. Woman, president, ambulance team. Don't forget, the president movie, you were 2 ambulances. There were 1 for the president and 1 for the other workers. These national ambulance for Yakoyi, they were not part of the presidential medical team. They were just there to give support.
And when I mention make us say, and for we are part of the presidential what say health whatever no. So far as we are worker, our ambulance you should be able to handle such issues. Now we are cutting, we are collapsing. Now one
way now go beyond that. Said the captain cano. Your mama sign almost say weni no money. I remember when I kwaya asemba you be take you.
Maybe I heard see. Fallout from the sudden collapse of the AD camp of the president during the SONA, putting matters into perspective. The casualty is a military officer and an ADC to the president. The president team normally have its medical team, which is responsible for the well-being of the president and the team around him. Likewise, the vice president team in such events. Due to security reasons, no other medical or paramedical personnel are permitted to be too close. Let me train. To be too close to the president and his team, or to even attend to any of the team should an emergency occur, unless you are instructed to assist, not to take care, to assist in such instances.
Into another room, chairman. Ode to Waza. Katie Amon Copedel.
Okay, Mammy, can we?
Everything I tell be a 4 cents here, Jumano.
There be 4.
Because of that material project, the person was dying.
Yes.
Mafia.
You apply common sense.
Mafia.
Because Joe.
When you say, I'm in the point, the most unfortunate incident was that me, as at that time, I personally told them, say, look, it is not right. What is up? Maybe another president for more than 4 minutes. More than 4 minutes. Now they were contemplating, say, you first stretch a mefano, yenjai, pamono, because na ambulance funded the stretcher ba. Emma, Omokaja zo, Mofanko. So we not as a and those places where those people were not needed.
They had not seen the presidential medical team.
Yes.
You see? So anybody be a I see you 4. Normally, when the ambulance service attends such events, we are expected to provide medical cover for the general public. Certain important personalities and other security services are not the presidential team. There are so many protocols and restrictions inside the inner chamber due to security reasons which generally hinder proper casualty management. Certain medical equipment such as foldable stretchers are not allowed because a weapon are not allowed within the inner rapid evacuation of casualties. There is also a restriction on the number of EMTs that are permitted in the inner chamber. Looking at the video critically, the casualty was already brought into his feet by the security personnel around him, even before the EMT got to the stage to assist in evacuating him from the stage away from the cameras of the public view. In such a high security zone, there was no way the EMTs could have lowered the casualty back onto the ground behind the president after being brought onto his feet by the security to begin an intervention by exposing the officer in front of the camera without any shield. So, they see, you know, na EMTs look at any question
General.
and it exposed the emergency response.
The question will be that now president team no more and medical team no.
Very good.
That's
That's
the question.
a wonderful question.
That's the question.
And that's an emergency
No, because you see,
emergency bar, any
no,
health
General,
professional
How
can
how are they deployed?
because your emergency
Say
bar
no.
obey your health and you want to me
Hey, Daddy.
No, so
Remember how-
at this point.
no Mikojo, no.
Mafia, we're Red Jubilee House.
Emergency.
We a nurse. We're Red Jubilee House. We a nurse.
Now 1 minute of form. Menye ayi wo honti me hwa mo awu. No.
The person that tears here say president, the medical team no more.
Very good.
Sign a deploy
You see,
in this situation.
we have always said, the current national security, I handle president. Omo goofy big time from day one to the last day a president called parliament. Sir President Kufuor, you are not to mention the presidential medical team in public. To me, move here. Sir President Kufuor called parliament. You were there. One omote a public gallery ho. You have about 3 of them. Because don't forget that your national security phone be a part closer to the presidential team or gallery. And one baby first lady mo any at the end usually baby a first lady etna
na obi atwa hwe to bo jena mpacho hwe ye hwe video no obi atwa hwe na mo asa so ni so onante na ye fa ne kokoto
hey JB
that's the life of the person
JB munya botre hey well what mean no
Na at moment hit nkwa.
no
Chale.
Dabi
hwe me wo
No. Mommy educate here, please.
Adwuma mo yi to assist. Omuni any recommendation bia
Joe Biden Joe Biden bought from no
Mommy Adam Bona security.
No.
Emergency for the end of Mokasa.
Mafia,
because this is
no, Mafia. President before time, no, 3 were gallery him. A man, you know, Bema Bako, no more public gallery him. Because I was national security for her. Koko Sohine always sat at the public gallery, or to that gallery. Then, baby, Yadema, very, very important personalities, no. One so medical team no, and the main medical team now, Ebeshe vice president. Don't forget the vice president who on the medical team.
yes
Separate from that of the president. It's usually these medical people, no. I keep saying, say, if I were the president, we have the national security hospitals. Sankro for no. About 3 seats after the first family. One bodyguard no wa but me share hono me who medical team do. They thought that nothing will happen. And in security, you don't assume positivity. You always think negativity.
Sure.
so you can protect and protect well.
A wrong so begin say BBNC.
Yeah, BBNC. In security, there's nothing like positivity.
Oh yeah.
Yes, because when you listen, you say, Mefia, what's law and tells understanding of security? It's a process, and in every process, there is calamity. Security is organization. In every organization, there's calamity. Security is a product. In every product, there can be poisoning. So there's calamity. So when you are doing security, as we are alert with negativity, there's nothing like positivity. 80 or 12 from no enemy who say your security in the say emergency response cry your problem. Because watch one thing. They left the president. Share ye jananado. Pachomo video ni bi or 12 from no. Or 12 from no jina wana or dangle no. Say any or say or sugar call. Papa obe sugar back. What they want say or dangle or cover. He's supposed to be still, but on to be yes still. And anytime biano security office health professionals no. When would you oh yeah? Anka or started say oh yes no. And say quickly. Never the catching the call.
I know the better say any woman penny so.
And also we major president. They went to him. They left the president. They left the president too. So Nanado was helpless. This is too bad. The first thing they could have done is to whisk the president away. Maybe you're head of the presidential security detailer. Can Nanado go in now? The first thing is to get a very beautiful cloth, cover his head, and whisk him. Said a one play because an external attacker.
Because I don't point the iron.
Me, I was thinking external attack. Say external attacker. And can you read Danado? Can you come your president? You see, it's not Canada Japan confide be by time and ask video be about or see who watches the watchman. Now watch this. Anytime a president is standing, the one standing behind him, there's somebody watching him. And there's another person watching the one watching the person standing behind the president. So who was watching the guy? Colonel Lamposa. Who was watching Colonel Lamposa? Nobody was watching him. And it is the responsibility of the head of the presidential security to detail somebody to watch Colonel Lamposa. Then quickly, chief, he's dangling. And then you alert the cameras. Which means you can tell, say, anyone on the parliament cameras no and communicate. You can tell there was no security arrangement. This should not have been on air. Because President Kufuor called parliamentary. There's a proper briefing. You know, Antibi had once gone for State of the Nation's address. All cameramen are summoned by Kenesule. That look, when your cameras are on the president, if he's drinking water, don't. And the word is don't. And there's somebody Oshe TV3, Obia Oshe Unia TV, Obia Oshe Oti Unia FM, Obia Oti 3 FM, and other affiliates, other stations. When the president is drinking water, don't. When the president is coughing, don't. When the president is dozing, don't. These are things I yet national security for Juma.
Now, Captain, let's say at the Ebetiama Mampenia Bay Sunday. I'm not security for no major.
Oh, my God, they're level 5.
No major.
No, level 5 for them.
So, now, if you say, Omo Mojana affect your more level.
Oh, to affect them. Wait, your presidential security team, about 40 of them, one more primary responsibility is to clean every rubbish around the presidency. This was a blunder. Said Nipani talk from no. Shade we are Nanado one till Nanado. And don't forget, say Nipa no more red tie no coin or a security bear.
No, so there was a shout on the floor of Parliament.
As a president,
as a president, in fact, president realizes no few say ABI in the comments in the statements are not all making as at that time, no, and I know more refer, but there was a certain shock beer by asking as a hey oh then now say Obia any about who say and then the course and Sana president realizes say there was a mistake or there was something that was going on. President Echi. As a president to create that was when the president realized that Obiatiato.
So what it means is that
and people who rushed in there members of parliament.
Sure.
Wrong.
The Ghana Police Service.
Wrong.
The ambulance service.
I saw somebody like the IGP.
No, IGP.
Why no one addresses this or no?
No, I don't know.
Sorry.
No, IGP.
IGP.
This was the
IGP.
No.
I know IGP. Or a senior police officer.
Yeah.
No, but IGP was the only person allowed. No, I don't know that one more. IGP a CDS. I'm not anymore.
This is a blunder. I am telling you. The president was exposed. Me shaded me who said Ghana, Sakufado or naked. I'm telling you.
But Parliament has been naked from day one.
No, see, whether Parliament is naked or not, I am looking at the president. Yeah? Parliamentary who are more to say president. No, that is how we do security. No, in security we have measures. In security we have measures. You have the measure of cost, the measure of openness, the measure of felicity, and then the measure of Bakubiaka. The measure of cost. Extra say at that material moment, if the president is shot, the cost is higher than a parliamentarian being shot. Obi to the president apofam. President Nikura wehu. Show shade. Show video mama he TV no yade. Look, Nana do jina ho no. Ye jano. There's no security around him. Nobody is protecting the president. Look, everybody, Obie Jano. And the man, he was left. Maybe in charge of Nanado security. That material moment now, one person. Erashiko the other from Hono. I will get a cloth, cover his face, and whisk him away. So that, say, external attacker, they are all pay shooting. Ube say cover obiti. It's not say Yakova Nanado Tino. Can I do an illustration in Yanko break? When? Say Dombra. Let me do this. Okay. I said, my Catholics and Timmy, you jacket. Wouldn't say that is why security officers are not supposed to wear cufflinks. Okay. You are not supposed to wear cufflinks. Straight shirts. Let's assume, say, a fear na ye nanado at that material moment. The first thing I have to do is to get my jacket ready and cover her. Jamie Ubra. When Timmy Janechi. Ubra, Janechi. And then JB will come this way. So when you are shooting, you see that JB or me? Yes. Or it's you.
Parliament be transfer. You
do that, and then you take the president away because nobody could tell the cause. No. Hey, Mavia. You see? And this is how you handle the security. And that at that material moment, the presidential team, security team, no, should take over parliament. The marshals should stay away because there's an emergency which the life of the president is involved. Because still, when you see here, the protector of the president is down. Yes, yes, yes. The one protect Yesu Christo no obeji enkwan wawu. Enti kwaje no hin. So the one is to whisk the president away. Then they have to take over the inner perimeter of the house. All guns are on alert. ALT. All weapons on ALT. ALT. All guns, all weapons, ALT. And you see, ye jai na na do mani jahe onu akwa na helpless odina ho no da naniti na ohwe because if it's a Ghana ya sumdie man
edu baby na say
ha
no because you see maybe na meti omo pampamu pair na meti the press gallery, so I could see most of the things that were happening you see Tama Nanado's reaction Nanado ni ban ho so say obi ati ahwe no na akwakọ ba say ase no onim na ekoso until say camera no capture a little bit and sana
I American yeah ba
and at that moment onim NDC no nanka president no obetima movie
onu ankasa
president
aye
share let me tell you this
that time that time
if the president
not CDS at the president and him
if the president had moved one shot Kitubeto.
Oh.
Handling the president no I understand sometimes many JB drive here you do maybe yellow across the Jubilee House kwan mu na magina
and a foreign affairs
when the bisa JB we drew up in my pocket men ko gina yellow no so da because soldier ni bia na police ni bia na national security ni be okuta to bia no can fire you. People don't know. Who driving Jubilee House and on traffic and so red. Do not park in that yellow crossing. It's the most serious emergency crossing. Anything can happen at Jubilee House that the president had to get out. Which the more you are part of whoever is trying to assassinate the president. They can eliminate you. But they end up home. All right. Now, I see a swing there. That's what my problem is. Now, swing there. I feel Koba, Mr. Joe Jackson. We look at the economy now. Economic dangers are a watch on Mahama and him. The next a year or more, and how the economy can bounce back.